actually can't remember. I'm not bad at remembering things. But yeah, they both picked each other's maps, and they lost each other's maps. So it's like each other. Yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, Stalker peeks out. Headshot comes in. That's so good dropping. CTs now have 4 players on this A bomb site. That Molotov going to force Huyak out. Who gets dropped. Coming into the 6th round, he's already got himself 10 kills in the bike. And of course, the rest of the teammates not doing too bad themselves. So good, another standout rifler on the side of the Mongolz. Got himself 5 kills on board. The rest of his teammates not too far behind with Mara. Sitting on 4 as well.
Okay.
But it should be their biggest challenge yet. The maximum loss bonus has allowed Team 24 BHB to get themselves the AWP and the M4s on board. This makes it a difficult challenge now that CT isn't being quiet with their weapon either. They're going to be spamming through the wall, but Machine Gun, he doesn't care. Walks around, gets the first kill, but that flashbang's perfect. Lines up, double kill for Bins. And that will be a nice kill to take that man advantage, but so good. Elsewhere on the A-bomb site, we'll find a headshot, but now it's pulled back by Stalker. But Mara, I'm afraid once you get that kill, Stalker, you're left underneath the dark position. You're sitting duck for Mara's AK as he does come out and take the kill now into 2 versus 2. 7 seconds left on the clock, and already Dark Lord starts the push onto the A-bomb site. Now the retake would have been far more difficult if there was 2 versus 2, but finding that kill early on here, before the bomb even goes down, in fact, Dark Lord does get one and gives themselves the advantage into this retake. Now Control has to play from 2 angles, and he's going to get shut down by Bins, who takes the round from, and that will be Team 24 BHB taking the first gun round here. Well, first buy round, full buy round, should I say, and they get themselves their first round of the board. Welcome to the scoreboard, Team 24 BHB. You've got yourself 1 round. Now it has to make it 2, otherwise they're going to be reset. And the Mongols, they're not short on cash.
Yep, they took the round. Okay, Team 24 has the 7 upper.
So,
we're
getting started. We got the AWP on both sides still. And it's going to be still the favor of the CTs here. They've got the momentum now. The flashbang comes out. Bin's not going to react with it. Flashes towards Banana allowed him to get 2 kills last round, and that really started to shape things up for the CTs. It looks so good for the T's there as Machine Gun was able to find the opening. But you have to rely on individual plays like that every round. It's not going to be very helpful, but Ben seems to be doing so again here. He found himself an opening kill, drops Machine Gun, who's a bit of a nuisance here, but Mara, he goes for the trade, but there's too much of a crossfire here, and Stalker is able to neutralize quickly and keep that man advantage intact here for Team 24 BHB. So, now, so good. His teammate elsewhere gets a kill with the AWP, and Sogo will pull it back as well. And a man advantage has been gained by the Mongols. This is what they want to keep intact at this point. They want to make sure that they can keep this man advantage on board and get themselves the round here. Because once they do that, they break the economy of the CTs, and you can see they don't want to risk that. So they're going to save these weapons for the next round. Very expensive investment here is the AWP, along with the kits, the utility, and of course the upgrade, even the upgraded pistol here on Huyak.
It's really hard for them to get this.
So you want to save those over in that next round, otherwise you're going to be completely reset if you go down. So this is the correct decision for me.
Already won it.
For me, should I say? But the Mongols. Don't really know if I agree with having a CZ as the sidearm to an AWP. You really want a weapon that can pull out quickly and help you in those close quarter situations. Like a P250 is perfect, 5.7 even perfect. But CZ,
The city
I
has
suppose it's kind of like having
house.
an AK as their secondary weapon, I suppose. Anyway, Pulse comes through. It's going to be the
It's gonna be a short break here.
Team 24 BHB calling it, as they did just get reset. And now this is the chance for Mongolz to start running away with this one. 6 rounds on the board.
This
Looking to take
could be a
7.
chance for them
Not bet
to
against them at this point.
calm
Team
down
24
and
BHB, they need to
get their
take a little bit of a
tactic up.
timeout.
So
Talk over some of the
yeah,
issues that are going on right now
this
and how
could
to
be
rectify
an
them.
opportunity for them. They need to relax and calm down too, in order to win this game.
See if they decide to force buy into this one. They've got armor on stock, which that suggests to me they will be doing so.
Okay, they're ready. Let's see if Dark Lord could do anything with that Caesar. Probably not, because it's really hard for them. The other team had ARP and AK. It's gonna... Yeah.
So, it does get underway. They've forced bought into this one. It's actually quite a decent buy, all things considering. I mean, they have UMPs, M4s, FAMAS even, and so it's pretty standard. Buy here, they actually could be in with a chance of winning this one. But if they do go down in this round, it's completely over. I'm afraid for their economy. They are really banking on winning this round, and they definitely have a chance to do so. So they're not down and out. The Mongols have to respect this. So they are doing so. They're playing very safe. And there goes the first kill. Machine Gun knows his angles. And that's going to be an opening kill. Mara finds another. That's on the Dark Lord. And nice Stalker inside of the A-bomb site. A very common position, but somehow he's able to stay alive long enough to find a kill. And now it is going to be a 4 versus 1.
Man, I think this
this match still quiet.
It's going to Mongolz for sure.
Right, we'll do so now. We'll go for point 2.
Maybe he's saving his ARP.
He's still holding mid with his ult, and there's going to be a player gifting him a frag. Control walks right into it, but Mara, I'm afraid it's done for you, Huak. He falls, and that's the kill. Mara does the deed, and he's going to get themselves up to the 7th round here and break the economy of the CTs in a very convincing fashion right now. CTs don't know what's just hit them. They have completely and utterly been stunned at this point by the Mongols. Start here on Inferno. It was so close coming in the Mirage, and even Team 24 BHB were actually even able to pick up that map victory. So they are playing against a completely different Mongols right now, and it's interesting to see. Definitely an interesting prospect when the Mongols are playing on fire. And it's always fun to watch as well. CLB is the problem. Just throw Mongols. Nah, man, we're gonna have a cute game on our hands. Machine Gun takes the headshot. That's not a Huyak.
You saw them.
Dark Lord walks in, takes a kill. That's on the Soga Knights. They do take the advantage for themselves into the round now.
In an apartment, but
elsewhere. Control does find a headshot. Mara will follow up on that as well. Double the damage. And now it is just going to be the AK left. Dark Lord, the only piece of damage that can be dealt. He's found himself a kill. So there still is that dream alive to try and do some more damage, but definitely the round win is not going to be coming in here at all. Control does find a shot off. That's going to drop that only weapon that they had control of.
CLB.
And CLB will find one. There's the AK intact as well, so if you can save that on over. Pretty good, but he's into a 1 versus 1 now. No time to even win the round, so it's not an option.
Yeah, he got no time to finish the bomb anyway.
Pot shot, not landing anything.
Controls missed that shot.
So that will be 9th round.
CLB get him an AK.
Victory here.
Control get him an ARP. That's gonna be fine for terrorists because they still have a lot of money. They have to force buy or otherwise they will lose. But things are not looking good for them. Oh, nice flash. Damn.
Just a firing squad here early on into the round. It is going to be 4 versus 3 here already.
Nice.
That advantage has been gained for the CTs, and this is
nice
a round they
flash.
desperately need to win as well. If they can get themselves around in the board here, it will be at least 8-2. The Mongols, however, are going to be trying to take themselves the 9th round on the board here. And if they do so, it's going to be an easy half for them. They've already secured themselves the half win. And Inferno, I feel like, when it comes to two close teams, like it's skill-wise, it can just go the full distance, like 8-7.5. It's very close. It just really comes down to how well you know your map. And right now, the Mongols are definitely showing that they are a lot more confident on this map than indeed the Team 24 BHB side. The Mongols, I would say, have a deeper map pool. They just barely lost out on winning Mirage. So, definitely, they have a deep map pool. I think they're starting to show it now. They definitely should not. Yeah, the rest of it is. Huyak is finding kills left, right, and center. Stalker finds one as well.
We should get this.
And it's just going to Mongols all getting shut down here. Team 24 BHP, they take themselves around. They add that to the board now. 8-2 is the scoreline, and they're starting to come back slowly but surely. They're inching closer to the victory goal.
That's a really nice pop flash. CT could be getting this round.
How was your Christmas, guys, in the chat?
Just like
if you do celebrate it anyway. See someone wishing people a Merry Christmas. But don't know about you guys.
Tisco picking.
Here, so good. He's gonna grab a kill on the Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
It does take him down. Machine gun replies as well. CLB to the grave. As now there's gonna be just a Mongol stomping ground here. They'll break the economy of the Team 24 side here, as this should not have gone this way. This is going to be another easy round here for the Mongols. Suddenly, it looked good for Team 24. They were able to get themselves around in the board and start to chip away at that lead that the Mongols did have, and now they are back on the eco. Trying to save this AWP and M4 into that next round if they can. That'll at least be something they can maybe salvage by around it, but there's just going to be another round here for the Mongols. 9-2 is the scoreline, and we're edging closer to that very one-sided scoreline coming into this first half. And Huyak, he's actually keeping a good amount of damage here. He's got himself 2 kills. Bittens finds one with an 8 as well, and now suddenly 2 versus 2, but no chance for them to win the round.
Trap here, no way to go. But they managed to get the bomb down, so yeah.
Night. It is going to be 9-2.
Got 2 good kills from there.
And this should be just another buy coming around this one. It's going to be quite similar to the one we had previous, where they had a bit of a force by UMPs, M4s, and of course CZs around the AWP and M4, so it's going to be pretty standard here. And 3 players are going to be making their way up through middle. AWP intact, holding towards the banana position. Peeking through is going to be Bins, and he drops. His control hits the opening kill, and that is going to be one of the M4s out of play already. But CLB, this is his chance to shine. He has to take the first. He takes it, goes for the second as well, but has to stay alive now as he falls back and gets the second kill. But he peeks out and extends his kills. But NCL will pull both back. And Stalker drifts through the smoke, and man advantage gained for the Mongols. As now it is going to be Dark Lord trying to rectify the mistakes of his teammates. He makes his way up middle, but Huyak is still alive, rotating him from CT over towards that A-bomb site.
He has to manage to
Dark Lord
get a clutch.
Otherwise, up through the apartments.
They will lose this round for sure.
I know it is going to be Control, and of course Mara, but it should be just another round for the Mongols. They should get themselves 10 here, and it should be just saving this M4 and saving the AWP into that next round.
NCL be firing. Dark Lord going back to T site. T spawn, I mean. In his yard, he's somewhere in A.
They're going to drift that M4 and AWP into the next round as the Mongols secure themselves their 10th, and it's just an easy round for them to win now. The pulse comes in.
No, my pulse for CT side. I'll be back in a minute. I need to get some water.
Lord still on the back of that one as well. Will find a kill on a machine gun, but Mara sprays down one towards the banana position as well. Now 4 versus 3.
Welcome back. To
And I think this is starting to look very good for the Mongols now. It is going to be favouring them into this one. I mean, you've only gone up against one weapon, really. You've got yourselves 2 pistols. And it is going to be now making their way up through middle.
Making my way downtown.
Right, I'm going to put the volume out to 0.3. Stalker grabs a kill, that's on the Mara now, and CL will reply back, and that's a double. That's going to be huge for him to win that one, and that is going to be the round now. It is all on CLB. And the round will now start to tick away. CLB is just going to try and save this AK into the next round. Should be able to do so as well, because they aren't really hunting him down. They don't really need to. Their economy's so great right now, and the CLB side, I mean, just let them keep one weapon on over, make it a little bit interesting for us. 10-2 will be the scoreline, and it will surely be 11-2 now. That should be now a very, very convincing half from the Mongols already. They've already secured themselves 11-4, and it could get worse right now. It could be a lot worse. They could get themselves up to 13-2. So Team 24, they have to win this round. That is a very much given.
They need to win this round, otherwise they will be lose by a lot of points. I mean, they already have won one round, so I think they could manage to come back. I hope so, because they're taking one boost, and
CL's just cracking things open towards the B bomb site. Finding more kills every round he goes towards that side of the map. So good. He's able to grab a shot as well. That's off on the Stalker. As now it is going to be a 4 versus 3 here. 1 minute left in the clock. The round has virtually just begun already. We have 2 kills coming through for the Mongols. At least machine gun does go down. He's dropped off quite a bit since that first half. He had a very blistering performance, but now he has dropped off quite a little bit now. Let's see how he is chilling. He's got 5 kills since we last talked about him. Into the 6th round, so 5 kills since round 6. He has dropped off quite a lot in performance, but the rest of his teammates are starting to step up. So good, Mara, of course, even NCL starting to wake up a little bit more now as well. CLB, he's going to be waiting for the kill here. Mara should gift it to him. He walks through. CLB grabs a headshot. And now it is going to be 30 seconds left. Bin's Beak's round drops so good with low HP anyway. And there we go, man. Advantage being pulled back by the Team 24 side. They now have the advantage coming into this round, but already they've gone towards the A-bomb side. CLB lies in wait, find the first, sprays down for the second.
Nice shot. CLB.
Take the round at 11-3
Get
here.
the MVP.
Could be pressuring for the 11-4 scoreline. Moving into that second half. And this is a very poor CT side nevertheless, though. CT side of map, definitely still. So Inferno is definitely still CT side of map, but not so much as it used to be, that's for sure. But definitely, you want to still get those good CT halves. You can't just let the team run away with this one on that T side, because you're going to have a very difficult challenge moving forward into that second half. And we can see now, let's see if they shape up now. The AK-47 still intact for the T side as they make their way up towards mid. Stalker is lying there waiting for a headshot to come through, and he'll grab it on the machine gun. And the Mongols are going to be looking to take this one to the 3rd map. But if they can get themselves this 12th round, it's going to make it a little bit easier for them to do so. And we can move on quickly to that 3rd map. Otherwise, it's going to be Team 24 getting all the way back yet again here. Nice. It's going to be Stalker grabbing the open headshot. So we'll pull back now. 2 kills come through. NCL pulls it back in here 3 versus 3. So we're still even here, player count wise. As now the CTs make their way back over towards the B bomb site. One player inside of CT, and that's going to be the only point of defense towards that B side of things. And the attack from A is being just completely neutralized. So you can see having to make their way up to a little bit more aggressively towards the B bomb site. You can see the root hits are coming in quickly. They have to commit to this bomb site as fast as possible, and that smoke is keeping them at bay for a
have
moment.
to shut down NCL and controls.
And this does allow for them now to be inside of a triangle of death. They've got a player down towards Banana, one inside of the CT position, of course, one up in the ruins. So it's very difficult now for them to even have a chance of winning this round. They need to frag out in. The bomb plan has gone down, but the kill comes in. It's going to be Dark Lord. Takes down NCL. He tries to get his way into the barbarian position. Control goes down without a fight. That'll be 11-4 here as the Team 24, they get themselves a round.
First half, go to
Mongolz,
but
celebrations with a bit of confetti, lethal confetti.
Was quite good for
nevertheless, it is 11-4. They've come all the way back here. The Mongols looked so convincing. You can't count out
short break.
Clearly, right now they've on a bit of a mission.
I'm gonna drink my water.
They already picked up the first map, so maybe we can try and take this second one as well. The Mongols have very much so got the advantage coming into this one. They've got themselves 11 rounds in this first half, so coming into the second half, all they need to do is pick up this pistol, and they'll have a pretty easy way of it if they can win the next couple of rounds after that. Whereas the Team 24 side, they need to win this pistol and every round after that, so it's going to be difficult for them.
You know, come back, just like SK Gaming in.
3 players coming up the banana position as they go. A bit of aggression coming up with the Mongols, especially Control here. He's popped out a player, but not the damage landed. And that's now the information gathered for the CTs. So they pressure towards the A bomb site with a probably playing a little bit more passive. You can see Mara does fall, so now the teams are getting caught. And a bit of a crossfire between the CTs, but they frag out and get two. Oh my goodness, that shot from Dark Lord was beautiful. Right through the edge of the smoke, drops down. Machine gun NCL replies though, right with a headshot onto Bins. And now 4 versus 2.
Nice damage on NCL.
Huyak going to peek out, does a bit of damage, lands a headshot, comes back through, takes another.
And the round
Huyak with a 4K. The round with the only other player finding frags is Dark Lord. So perfect round there from the Team 24 side as they do give themselves now the chance to come back into this game. 11-5 now.
A good score. Mongols. To come back.
This is going to be a very disheartening one for them to lose that pistol round. It's going to make their job a little bit more difficult. Team 24 is a little easier, but if we've learned anything from Counter-Strike Go, it is that the Mongols, not the Mongols in fact, but any other team can indeed win these anti-eco rounds with their pistols. So we'll see how it does fare.
Hiding a banana.
Making their way up towards banana.
Working his way to banana.
Bin somehow takes a heavy amount of damage on board without even seeing his opponent.
Stalker, haven't found his score yet.
Just now filtering their way up through the banana position. They're going to try and hit onto that P-bomb site.
Bins, quite low on health right now.
Flashes and the insta come through. And CL will land the first bit of damage. That's a headshot on the Huyak. Stalker and CLB land shots between them. Back and forth they go.
Mara coming from banana.
3 versus 4. Shots coming through. It's Mara to try and land some damage here, but she did the kill coming through. CLB throws in the end right on top of his head. And now that they've secured themselves this round, it's only a damage that can be dealt now is from the ZTs. Even if they can get damage, that's pretty huge.
They have nowhere to win this.
They will begin to try and do so, but they're just setting up for X at this point. I assume that they'll just rush in now. Machine gun, he initiates the attack, gets one back. Just trying to set up, try and find some more damage here. They're keeping the T's around the bomb site long enough for them to perhaps even lose Dark Lord here.
A good start on second half for
goes off 11-6 the Mongols. Still with the lead intact.
6-11. This could be a big comeback for them.
Only 6 runs for them, but they are on the comeback drill. You can see now, only 5 runs away from evening out the scoreline here. It's still very doable, indeed. The under Mirage was the first map, so Cobble is the third.
NCL going to apartment.
The Mongols are actually a very good Mirage team as well, so it's very good for Team 24 to be able to pick up that map. And even the Mongols had a decent run against SK Gaming at IEM Oakland on Mirage, but obviously a bit of a different roster now, I believe.
What do you mean SK Gaming is
Machine
better
gun.
than them?
He's going to peek out with a CZ in hand. Going to try and do a bit of damage. Huyak is dropping one.
Shut down.
Make that two as he swings around for control.
Nice shot.
Elsewhere, Stalker and Bin's doing work.
CLB.
And
Get
CL
this?
is still alive, but
Shut down
slowly but surely
NCL.
gets his head ripped off. CLB drops him 7 at 2-11. They're on their way back now. 4 rounds the difference here. And the Mongols, they should be sweating a little bit now. But the Team 24 side, this is their bonus round. They're going up against the Mongols here, who have a good buy on that CT side. They don't have much utility, so these smokes and Molotovs could act as a bit of an advantage into this round. But of course, we have to see if Team 24 can do their worst here.
And
Actually
NCL
break the
holding
economy of
banana.
the Mongols.
Oh, a boost. Control. Spot bins.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Bins just
what
walks
a
by as a
flick.
shot comes in from control, takes his head off, a bit of a haircut, a little too much off the top perhaps.
Stock load.
And now it is going to be a 5 versus 4 here.
Marais
And 28 seconds
waiting for
left.
him,
Round
but
just
I don't know
started.
if he know it or
Already
not.
a kill coming through for the Mongols
He
here.
should check it. Tisco. New York. Spot Tisco. No one is coming to A, but they're still holding A.
Machine gun.
CLB got shut down.
CLB
That's a 1-1.
Machine gun falls. Mara grabs
Dark Lord,
another.
shut down
Stalker,
Cisco.
Dark Lord doing most of the work here. 2 versus 2. CT is a very good chance to still have a chance into this round. But
NCL and control
these
is
side, they've got themselves a decent hold of it.
pushing
The
in.
Mongols are going to be trying to retake, but the boost could be huge. Goes for seconds, control
Good
misses the
push.
shots, and now they know where he's playing from,
No,
and they
now
can't
they
risk
know
it, so
that
they fall
they're
back
there.
through. If they had toppled, that would have been huge for the T's. They are just going to win the round
Control.
anyways. Control seems to be wanting to save. NCL perhaps wants to try and get some exits, but I think they've collectively agreed that it's best to save these weapons into the next round, as we don't have enough cash to do anything. And you can see they are falling back now. The Mongols have got themselves in a precarious position now, as they are kind of broken. They've
Things
got
are
pistols. They can buy
looking bad
around
for
these,
them right
this
now.
M4 and AWP, of course, but Team 24, they're looking very, very good coming forward into this one. 8 rounds in the board, and the pulse comes through from Team 24 as Dark Lord seems to have disconnected. Or, no, pause the match, sorry. I don't know what it's for, perhaps tactical. They want to be able to smash them now. They're in a good way for doing so as well.
This could be a comeback like the SK. They're coming down, so yeah. I'll be right back.
So pause does come through for the Team 24 side. Dark Lord initiates it. I'm wondering what for though. They seem to have had a decent run of it, so it's not like they are having to reset mentally. It's more wanting to rub in for the Mongols that are starting to lose their lead here. So how's everyone doing in the chat? It seems about 700 of you right now, so how's everyone doing? While we're in this pause, I'll get to talk to a few of you guys. A lot of you probably don't even speak English, but we'll deal with that when that hurdle comes to it. Again, guys, also you can use code @Thunder on Dropgun for a free $1. I'll be showing you guys after. I'll be opening up a few cases after this map, and we're gonna try and open up some awesome cases. Try and get some nice
I'm
skins.
back, guys.
So, getting back into the action we go. It's going to be the Team 24 side with the momentum intact, but that little pause could have the opposite effect here than they would like.
Full AK for them. Machine gun. Got himself in. Could he do anything with it? Too late.
I'm gonna throw that logo on in there. But anyway, it's gonna be Bins
Shot
lining
down
them up.
too.
And that's definitely what the T side wanted to start
Oh,
like. Just
no.
finding all the kills early on here. 3
Fight for
kills
the
come in
shield.
early. And now it is gonna be a 3-man advantage. And the 9th round here to come in for Team
Mara.
24. As the
Shut
only player
down
really doing
here,
damage for the
but
Mongols is Mara and NCL.
Docklord
As they
shut
drop
down
2, but
again.
it's over. 9-11 is the scoreline. And Team 24, they're definitely well set out in the comeback trail now.
Team 24 on their way coming back. Not looking good for the Mongols.
It's pretty insane how even getting that 4th round could do so much of a difference. Moving into the game. So, yeah, so even getting that 4th round can just do so much of a difference. You just need to get that 4th because if you win the pistol, there we go. You're up to 7 if you win the next 3. So you can see how quickly it comes back, and you can see they carried the momentum over from that 7th round, and get themselves 9 here now on the board. And they're all the comeback. Indeed, Bins though will line up another, but the 2nd kill doesn't come through. He gets NCL at least, and that's the man advantage gained. No trade potential either.
No, I say 5v4. Docklord. Someone is waiting for him. Oh no.
Mara will drop down. Dark Lord is
Bins got shut
machine
down.
gun.
Oh no, this
Applying with a
is
bit of a hellfire.
Mara
swings
shut
out,
down
drops down Huyak. Now into 3 versus 2.
Still go. Waiting for CLB to
They try
come.
and hold on their best as they possibly can. That smoke will come out. Cover off a bit of an angle now for CLB to slip into.
CLB
Will take down So Good.
Still go.
Now into 2 versus 3 with 46 seconds left on the clock. There's still a huge amount of time for him to come out for a flank. He comes in, Stalker will drop his teammate. Machine gun will secure the last kill with Control finding one with a USP. And that's the comeback trail has been halted. And now the Mongols, they have a chance now to extend upon their lead here. 12-9. But the economy is still very, very low. They're going to have a double up setup though. And this could be that deciding factor. This could be the missing piece of the puzzle. The T side don't have too much to work with. Only a deagle on Dark Lord, so that just pays dividends to how close these rounds were. They were coming back and they've got themselves 9 on the board, but still,
he could be streamed.
where's the cash
next
to prove it? They've got themselves only the 4 AKs, and of course the deagle as well. The Mongols, however, have got themselves the double up setup in the M4s to buy around it with a good bit of utility as well. So it is going to be the T side making their way through. They've got 2 players inside of mid, one all the way back towards the T stairs. Control is going to be somewhat
mid spin.
waiting towards the top of banana.
CLP rushing in.
Machine gun will drop down. Dark Lord as CLB's trying to reply. Takes a headshot. Machine gun drops. And the flash comes through with Huyak line and wait. Gets blinded. Falls away as So Good peeks out for the kill now. Man advantage gain for the CTs. And they're starting to fortify their A defense now. As they've got a few players coming over from the B bomb site over towards A. And So Good spraying gets a headshot. Drops down Bins. And of course the bomb in the process. And CL is doing a lot of damage himself. With So Good finding the last. CLB falls 13-9 here for the CTs.
Docklord bought himself an AK right now. New York only get himself a clock. Could he do anything with it though? Oh no, he got an AK from his teammate. Yo, that's poor teammate. That's poor teamwork, man. Yo, don't they need the bomb?
Making their way down mid with the AK.
Let's just drop the fucking bomb right in the
CTs. By making their way over towards the A bomb site, it's going to be the T's. But aggression comes in towards mid. It's machine gun the land. Mara will take the players as well as he finds a double. Goes for the 3rd here as well. And it's just the Mongol shutdown here. They storm in, they find the 4. And now it's left all on Dark Lord to try and clutch out this round. It's going to be indeed a very difficult round for him to win indeed. He's just been caught out by NCL here as he tries to drift his way back. And now he's in a very precarious position. A flash comes through. He's going to blind him though and takes the kill. So he's still alive. 1 minute left in the clock. Any damage you can do is huge. But Mara looking to secure himself the 4th. Misses the shot, and instead of machine gun will take it. And it'll be now 14-9. The Mongols 2 away from taking map number 2 here. As we swiftly will move on to map number 3 in this best of 3.
This map for sure. Things were looking good at the start of the 2nd half, but now The Team 24 is gonna lose. Maybe. I don't have really high hope right now.
So, making
But
their way up mid.
only time can tell.
Hey Nex, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Hope
Trying
you're
to get
enjoying
down.
the stream. NCL will grab
Trying
the
to
opening
do as
kill.
much
And that's going to
damage.
be on to Bins now. As the T-Sound are going to be making their way up
T-side,
through the
not looking good. Yep.
banana position. And they're going to be met with Hellfire.
Yeah.
Control. Mara are just going to find themselves
headshot
kills
though.
left, right, and centre. At least
We
Dark
got
Lord is
two
able to
headshot.
grab two. But map point for the Mongols as they want to go on to this next map. And they are looking very good as well at this point.
See, they managed to get all AKs done. This could be their round though. But still, there's only 5 rounds left. Yep. Even if they, even if they win this map,
MVP comes
they
through.
still have. Even if they manage to
Can land that on board. Dark
back,
Lord
they
will
still-
find one
they're still
kill.
gonna
It's on a
lose.
machine gun. NCL needs on top of Stalker.
NCL, guarding banana. Picking New York. Machine gun shut down Dark Lord.
Okay, grab a headshot now as they want to take this round. Man advantage has been gained for them.
Bins.
I want to make sure that they can win this round now. It's 1 minute
Pushing
15
to
seconds
A.
left. T-Star gathering up, heading down
NCL
this
is
B-bomb
waiting
site,
for
but
them.
they met with NCL's M4
Then
who's spraying
shut
down
down.
two. And that will secure the round and the game here, as it's highly unlikely CLB will be able to win this 1 versus 4. And
Yep.
there we go. Control confirms, and it will be 16 to
Next
9
map
here. The
is top
Mongols take map number 2 as we move on to map number 3 very shortly. Stick around. We'll be back very shortly with map number 3. I'm going to open up some cases actually real quick on drop guns, so let me open up some of those bad boys. We'll see what we can get here.
Let's look at the caster.
Alright, so we
Caster is
have
trying to open a
got
shotgun.
ourselves the drop gun website.
Okay, let's see. This could be
I'm going to
fun.
move my OBS on over here for a second. So we got ourselves this website, right? So we can... Everyone who's in the chat and is interested in opening some cases, go on over to the website. And you go to add funds. You can go to promo code and you type in @Thunder. Okay, so then you hit activate, you get yourself a free $1, and then you can open cases. It says limit reach for me just because, you know, I already have activated this code. But on the right here we can add skins if we so desire. So if I were to put my skins in, I would get like 30 quid. So I'm not going to do that just because I feel like I shouldn't. Anyway, so see, let's go. We've got ourselves a lot of these cases. There's awesome cases. You've got the glove skins. We're not going to be opening this because that would be all our money gone instantly. We've only got $176 in there. So we're going to open up a few of them. There's tons and tons of cases. I reckon we go with an Astralis case. We'll go with the op case and we'll go with an Astralis case as well. So we open up the op case. We're going to bag ourselves a Snake Camo, Pit Viper, not exactly a greatest weapon, but we'll try and open up another case. There's plenty of them. We got the M4s. We can get ourselves the best weapon, which is the Heil, but it's kind of unlikely. So we'll try and open up whatever we can here. We should get ourselves a radiation hazard. And that's $136 right there.
Some profit.
So that is insane, man. So we just got ourselves a radiation hazard worth $136. So that's pretty perfect. I don't know if we're gonna keep this. We might give away with it. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But we're gonna have this here weapon. We're gonna keep that on board for now. But there we go. Easy dollars, easy money. But we're gonna be back soon with ourselves map number 3. We're just gonna go to the schedule screen. It's kind of messed up, but we'll change the settings soon.
we'll take a short break. I'll be right back.